What if I told you that just three simple words, spoken with genuine sincerity, could leave a lasting mark on someone's heart long after your conversation ends? Not because they are clever, witty, or rehearsed, but because they create a moment that feels real, thoughtful, and quietly unforgettable. Take a brief moment now, slow down. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Rest your hand gently over your heart. Inhale slowly through your nose and notice your chest rise. Allow your shoulders to relax. Let your thoughts soften. Then exhale gently, imagining any tension leaving your body. Now, reflect for a moment. Think about the last time someone said something that truly stayed with you. Not a casual, "How are you?" or a polite check in, but words that made you pause, smile, or feel deeply seen. What made it memorable? Chances are it carried emotion, presence, and attention. Most people overanalyze what they want to say. They try to be funny, impressive, or perfect. But true attraction does not follow logic. It thrives in subtle emotions, in moments of authentic presence, in the quiet impact of honest words. This conversation is about uncovering that power, not through manipulation or tricks, but through authentic communication. Words that show someone they are truly noticed, appreciated, and valued. Words that leave a gentle, lasting imprint. If this resonates with you, take a deep breath, settle in, and prepare to explore the three words that can transform ordinary conversation into something unforgettable. In everyday life, most conversations drift along the surface. How was your day? Good. You? Busy? These polite exchanges pass quietly, leaving no lasting impression. They are safe, routine, and quickly forgotten. Your mind barely registers them because they lack emotional depth, warmth, or attention. Our brains are wired to notice moments that evoke feeling, insight, or recognition. These are the conversations that linger, the ones that make us pause, smile, or reflect long after they happen. The rest simply blends into the background. This is where emotional anchoring comes into play. When words are infused with genuine presence, clarity, and observation, they leave a subtle imprint that resurfaces later, often in quiet, reflective moments. Most people overcomplicate attraction. They think it's about humor, charm, or impressive lines. In reality, it's about creating moments that feel authentic and emotionally resonant. Attention to detail matters more than performance. Noticing small gestures, unique perspectives, or qualities of character signals that someone is truly seen. This is the gap most interactions fail to bridge: meaningful emotional connection. Without it, words vanish into the noise of everyday life. But with intentional presence and thoughtful expression, a simple conversation can become memorable, leaving an emotional echo that subtly draws someone closer. By understanding why most conversations fail and how emotional resonance works, you can start speaking in ways that leave a genuine mark long after the moment has passed. Words are more than a string of letters. They carry emotions, intentions, and presence. A single sentence can fade into forgetfulness, or it can linger in someone's mind long after the conversation ends. The difference lies in thoughtfulness, clarity, and authenticity. Most daily interactions are transactional: questions, answers, small talk. They are safe but emotionally empty. The mind remembers only what sparks feeling, insight, or recognition. That is why words that come from genuine attention and appreciation are so impactful. They create a subtle, lasting impression without needing cleverness or showmanship. Three simple phrases: "I want," "because," and "I appreciate," hold transformative power when used sincerely. Alone, they are ordinary words. Together, they allow you to express intention, understanding, and admiration in a way that feels grounded and natural. "I want" communicates clarity and calm confidence. "Because" adds specificity and emotional depth, showing that you notice unique qualities. "I appreciate" shifts the focus from surface-level compliments to meaningful acknowledgement of character and presence. These words are not tricks, games, or rehearsed lines. They are tools for genuine emotional connection. When used thoughtfully, they move you from being just another voice in her day to someone she remembers, someone who made her feel truly seen. In essence, the power of thoughtful words lies in their ability to create emotional resonance. They carry weight, leave an imprint, and evoke reflection. They remind her that this interaction was not ordinary, it was meaningful. The first phrase, I want, may seem simple, but when spoken with calm confidence, it communicates clarity, emotional maturity, and intentionality. Most people hesitate in expressing desire. They soften their intentions with uncertainty. Maybe we could hang out sometime. Or, if you're free, we could. These phrases leave room for doubt and weaken emotional impact. Saying I want signals that you know what you desire and are comfortable expressing it respectfully. It is not forceful or demanding, it is grounded and purposeful. For example, I want to take you to dinner this weekend. I know a great place. Compare that with, maybe we could grab dinner sometime if you're free? Notice the difference. One expresses certainty and presence, while the other sounds hesitant and vague. Calm confidence creates balance. It shows that you are emotionally aware and capable of owning your intentions without pressure. The subtle power of I want lies in its ability to invite mutual participation. You express your desire clearly, allowing her to respond freely without feeling manipulated or pressured. This quiet confidence often fosters trust and comfort, which are crucial foundations of attraction. Using I want thoughtfully requires self-awareness and timing. It should arise naturally after a meaningful interaction, not as a rehearsed line. When combined with presence, warm tone, and respectful energy, this phrase shifts your communication from ordinary to memorable. In essence, I want transforms intention into clarity. It signals emotional honesty and invites connection in a way that is confident yet respectful. When someone hears these words spoken with genuine calmness, they notice, remember, and feel the weight of your attention. The second word, because, is small but profoundly powerful. It transforms a simple statement into something specific, personal, and emotionally resonant. Without it, words often remain generic and forgettable. With it, they gain depth and meaning. Consider this, saying, I enjoy talking to you is pleasant but fleeting. It could apply to anyone. Add because, and the message becomes unique. I enjoy talking to you because you have a thoughtful way of looking at things that makes me see situations differently. Now, the statement recognizes something specific and unique about her perspective, her personality, or her approach to life. This level of detail signals that you are truly paying attention, that you notice qualities others might overlook. Most interactions never move past surface-level topics, leaving conversations bland and easily forgotten. Using because allows you to highlight individuality and authenticity, showing her that she is not just another interaction, but someone whose qualities you value. This phrase also fosters emotional depth and presence. It encourages reflection, connection, and engagement. She feels seen, understood, and appreciated, not for appearances, but for who she truly is. In essence, because turns a statement into an experience. It demonstrates attentiveness, emotional intelligence, and sincerity. Moments anchored in specificity carry emotional weight that replay in her mind long after the conversation ends. When combined with I want, it starts building a subtle but powerful pattern. Clarity of desire paired with thoughtful acknowledgement. Together, these words create a foundation for connection that is memorable, respectful, and emotionally engaging. The third phrase, I appreciate, shifts your communication from surface-level compliments to meaningful acknowledgement of character and presence. Many people focus on appearance or superficial traits, saying things like, you look nice, or you're pretty. While these comments are pleasant, they rarely leave a lasting emotional impression. Sincere appreciation, however, goes deeper. It recognizes qualities that are often overlooked but profoundly valued: thoughtfulness, kindness, humor, resilience, or calm energy. For example, I appreciate how thoughtful you are with people. It's rare and it makes a difference. This type of acknowledgement signals that you truly see her, not just the surface, but her intentions, values, and the energy she brings to interactions. It communicates respect, admiration, and emotional attentiveness, all of which are deeply attractive. I appreciate works best when it arises naturally from genuine observation. It should never feel forced or rehearsed. The tone matters, calm, steady, and authentic. Paired with open body language and warm eye contact, it creates emotional resonance that lingers. When used thoughtfully, this phrase fosters a sense of connection and safety, showing that you are present, attentive, and genuinely interested in who she is. Unlike casual compliments, appreciation creates a subtle emotional anchor, leaving a memory that quietly endures in her mind. Combined with I want and because, it completes a trio of phrases that move your communication from ordinary to memorable and meaningful. You are no longer just another voice. Your words leave an impression that resonates long after the conversation ends. When you combine I want, because, and I appreciate, you create a sentence that communicates clarity, emotional depth, and genuine admiration. Together, these words form a framework for connection that is both memorable and meaningful, leaving a subtle yet lasting impression. For example, I want to see you again because I really appreciate the calm energy you bring. It makes everything feel lighter. This sentence does several things at once. Clarity of desire. I want shows intention without hesitation, signaling confidence and emotional maturity. Specificity and depth. Because explains why, showing that you notice her unique qualities and perspective. Sincere acknowledgement. I appreciate conveys respect for her character, highlighting qualities that matter beyond appearances. The combination creates emotional resonance. It breaks away from routine small talk, providing novelty and attention that are naturally attractive. The listener feels seen, valued, and understood, which fosters trust and comfort. Psychologically, these words work because they activate positive emotions associated with being recognized and understood, reinforce that your attention is intentional and genuine, create a subtle memory anchor, making your presence linger in her mind. It's important to remember this isn't about rehearsed charm or trying to impress. The power lies in authenticity and timing. Used after a meaningful interaction, these words amplify the impact of what was already real. They show that you are present, attentive, and emotionally aware, which naturally draws someone closer. When mastered, combining these three words turns ordinary statements into moments of emotional significance, leaving her with a quiet, lasting impression that endures far beyond the conversation. Even the most thoughtful words lose their power if delivered at the wrong moment or without presence. Timing, energy, and authenticity are what make I want, because, and I appreciate truly impactful. Timing matters. These phrases should emerge naturally from a genuine moment of connection, not forced into every conversation. If used too often or in casual exchanges, they can feel rehearsed and lose emotional weight. Wait for moments when your attention and admiration are sincere, when the interaction already carries meaning, and the words feel like a natural continuation. Presence is equally important. Words carry emotional resonance only when paired with calm tone, open body language, and warm eye contact. When you are fully present, your energy aligns with your message. You communicate honesty and attentiveness without needing to over-explain or impress. This calm confidence is often more attractive than any clever line. Authenticity ensures the words are received as genuine. Emotional resonance grows when the listener senses your attention is sincere. If you speak with honesty, clarity, and respect, your words leave a lasting impression that feels effortless and natural. Importantly, respect mutual energy. If she doesn't match your intensity, don't push. Attraction thrives when both parties feel comfortable and safe. Let connections grow organically through shared presence and genuine attention. By combining timing, presence, and authenticity, your words move from being merely spoken to emotionally impactful statements. They create subtle emotional anchors, build trust, and leave a lasting imprint on her mind. The result is not just conversation, it is meaningful, memorable communication that fosters connection, admiration, and emotional intimacy. Emotional resonance is what transforms ordinary words into memorable experiences. It is the reason why some conversations linger in your mind while most fade into the background. Daily interactions, "How's your day?" or "You're busy," are polite but forgettable because they lack specificity, depth, and genuine attention. When your words carry emotional weight, they create a lasting impression. The brain is wired to remember moments that spark feeling, recognition, or insight. Words that reflect clarity, presence, and thoughtful observation are naturally highlighted and replayed long after the conversation has ended. Using phrases like "I want," "because," and "I appreciate" works because they combine intention, depth, and acknowledgement. "I want" communicates clarity and emotional maturity. "Because" shows attention to unique qualities, creating specificity. "I appreciate" recognizes her character, making her feel truly seen. Together, they foster emotional resonance that is subtle yet profound. Emotional resonance also builds trust and comfort. When someone senses honesty and presence, they feel safe to respond openly. Your words no longer feel like fleeting conversation. They become anchors of meaning in her memory. Ultimately, the goal is not to impress or perform, but to create moments that feel authentic, thoughtful, and deeply human. By speaking with presence and sincerity, your interactions leave an imprint that lingers quietly, making you unforgettable without effort. As we reach the end, take a moment to reflect. Think about the last conversation that truly stayed with you, not casual small talk, but words that made you pause, smile, or feel seen. Chances are those moments carried clarity, attention, and genuine appreciation. The three phrases we explored, "I want," "because," and "I appreciate," are not tricks or rehearsed lines. They are tools for creating meaningful emotional connection. "I want" expresses intention with calm confidence. "Because" adds depth and specificity. "I appreciate" acknowledges qualities that often go unnoticed, making someone feel valued at a deeper level. When used thoughtfully, these words transform ordinary interactions into moments that linger in memory. They create subtle emotional anchors, build trust, and foster mutual comfort. They show that you are present, attentive, and emotionally aware, which is far more impactful than charm or cleverness alone. Now take what you've learned and apply it intentionally. Notice the unique qualities in the people you connect with. Speak with clarity, sincerity, and respect. Let your words leave a quiet, lasting imprint. If you found this insight valuable, like the video, subscribe to Old Stoic, and turn on notifications to never miss a discussion on authentic connection and emotional attraction. Share your thoughts in the comments, drop the word presence to show you're ready to speak with intention and make your interactions unforgettable. Remember, meaningful communication is not about perfection. It's about presence, thoughtfulness, and genuine attention. Use these words wisely and watch the impact they create.